the top 10 greatest band names. Yeah, you know, to continue with the love that I give to the band that everybody else seems to hate, well, at least in the metal community or on my channel, because of a certain person. He's actually gonna be number one. If you don't know the band, then you know you're gonna see it. Because I've already watched the video, I believe yesterday, because I was bored and it actually was requested. So there we go. The thumbnail is Motorhead. What have I seen on the list? I believe Sex Pistols are number 10. Metallica is on the list. Slayer, Motorhead, like I said, the number one is gonna surprise probably some of you, but I would say, yeah, it's a great band name. So you know, I'm not gonna spoil any more about the number one pick. You're gonna see when it's coming. So there we go. AC/DC, yeah, so we're doing that, the greatest band names, and I believe the greatest band logos, so there we go. Those are the last two that I'm doing for the week. Rage Against the Machine. Damn Crooked Vultures. Queens of the Stone as well, you know, Joss Homme. 9 Inch Nails. That is a great name. Badass, well, your title says greatest, but whatever. Means the same, I guess. Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin is lit. Oh, bad joke. Probably overused as well. Niggers with Attitude. Great name, I guess. Killswitch Engage. Metallica. Sex Pistols. The greatest punk band. With only one record. Just if they had a few more records, man, they would have been one of my favorites. I wanna be.
Called Sex, which sold punk clothing and sexual objects. So naturally, McLaren decided
Holidays in the Sun.
into the band's name.
I believe this opens up the entire record.
Happier career saw them rock spontaneous antics, shake the tree, and upset all the apple carts. But when you're called the Sex Pistols, such an unconstrained approach comes with the territory.
Slayer. Rip Slayer.
Number 9, Slayer. This band initially battled with heavy metal band S.A. Slayer to win the right to identify themselves as Slayer.
Haven't even listened to that band. If they have material. I believe if you don't have any material, you don't have any rights to the band names. There we go.
Slayer's overall persona being heavily dependent on themes of the underworld, conjuring up images of blood, weapons, skulls, and crosses, this name choice just made sense.
Yeah, that's.
While many thought that the band originated as the equally badass Dragon Slayer, these rumors were unfortunately debunked by co-founder Kerry King himself. Despite the myths, the group has been going strong since 1983 and are now
Haunting the Chapel. You know what, that was on Tom Araya's shirt. Showing only the classic material. Shows enough. I mean, really does. Daft Punk. I'm not the biggest fan of electronic music, but I love the Discovery record.
Number 8. Daft Punk.
This is maybe gonna appear on my favorite albums list. Such a perfect record.
Music newspaper labeling their band a bunch of Daft Punk, they took the criticism on board in an unexpected way.
Oh, that's a good song.
Oh, thank you.
Darlin applied the brakes to their rock career, adopting a radical change in
Daft
their
Punk. That's a good name.
coinciding with a name change to, yes, you guessed it, Daft Punk.
Julian Casablancas from The
That name
Strokes.
provided complete anonymity in the form of cartoon music videos and robotic helmets, enhancing the duo's mysterious and no doubt interesting nature. We think overall that this worked out pretty well for them in the end.
Arguably the most iconic song, Daft Punk. What? Daft Punk? Going to California, Led Zeppelin, I love the song.
Number 7, Led Zeppelin.
In the days where the woman can smoke my stuff and drank all my wine.
When Keith Moon and
I
John Entwistle
love this song.
joked about forming a supergroup alongside Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck, Moon joked that the end result would go down like a lead balloon. That is, a bomb and a
This Keith Moon just throws stick off stage.
A supergroup alongside Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck, Moon joked that the end result would go down like a lead balloon. That is,
Somebody just threw a stick off stage.
John Entwistle of The Who joked about forming a supergroup alongside Jimmy Page and Jeff Beck. Moon joked that the end result would go down like a lead balloon. That is, a bomb and
Somebody threw a stick off stage, almost at Daltrey, but I don't saw who did it.
Page took the term to name his own new band, dropping the A in lead to keep people from saying lead. The name also carries a reference to the Hindenburg disaster, which saw a German
It does.
airship catch fire in 1937, thus conveying the intensity of their music.
Sure.
Sometimes you just gotta take the crap people give you, and well, just name your band after it.
Sure. Motorhead? Yeah. There we go.
Number 6, Motorhead.
I'm so bad, baby, I don't care.
When the immortalized Ian Lemmy Kilmister was fired from English rock band Hawkwind in 1975, he took with him the last song he'd ever penned for the band as the name for a completely new band. The name of that song, you ask? Motorhead, of course. Kilmister added an umlaut to the second O in order to add to the stylistic appeal and badass look of the name.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with the spelling, it's just cool looking.
From Lemmy and Company,
Sure.
the intensity of their name sure captures this completely.
Niggas with attitudes. Just 3 letters, sure. Cool.
Number 5, N.W.A.
Crazy motherfucking name, Ice Cube.
This band had attitude, talent, and one hell of a mission.
You too, if you wanna fuck with
Dr.
me.
Dre, Ice Cube, DJ Yella, and MC Ren took the world by storm with their music, unafraid to live up to their name. With attitudes. The name initially provoked controversy, though it eventually
Yeah,
became an everlasting
I do like N.W.A, I have to say it.
rap and hip-hop genre.
Actually, a good rap act. Appetite for Destruction. Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything about that. You will see. It is inspired by that, by, you know.
Expose prejudice, racial attitudes, and exploit their harsh reality.
You know it so well. 100 miles and running. This song is hype.
They got people's attention, thus making an undying mark on music forever. You don't mess with N.W.A.
Nope. Whoa. Although they're not together anymore. Nine Inch Nails. Great name, great band.
Number 4, 9 Inch Nails.
March of the Pigs.
Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails said that the name has no literal meaning.
Such a
which
great
is
band.
cool. And we totally agree.
Copy of A.
It sounds cool, it looks cool, and it lends itself nicely to the band's logo on account of that inverted N. aggression and hardness to their music. The name is also open to interpretation, with some associating it with Freddy Krueger, or even to reference Jesus being crucified using 9-inch spikes.
Terrible lie. They're covered in mud, I believe. Pretty weird.
However you see it, it's dead set a true reflection of the group's utterly bizarre style.
Metallica.
Number 3, Metallica. The story behind Metallica,
The most
is
iconic metal band
somewhat
ever.
accidental. But hey, there's nothing wrong with that, of course. Drummer Lars Ulrich helped friend Ron Quintana to brainstorm and develop a new name for a fanzine. Quintana suggested Metal Mania and Metallica. So Ulrich convinced him Metal Mania was clearly the better name, and
Nope.
kept Metallica as the name of his new band.
Well, we saw which one got better in the end.
After all, how better to define your band by including your genre of music in the band name? Well played, Metallica. Well played.
Yeah. Rage Against the Machine. Just perfect.
Number 2, Rage Against the Machine.
Probably the only rap band that I actually like.
Plan to release a song and
That I actually
album
love.
titled Rage Against the Machine before disbanding.
Let's turn up the volume, shall we? Freedom.
And instead, saved the aggressive collection of words for his next project.
Great flow to this track.
The group's name perfectly captures their aggressive form of protest music in line with the hard rock
Bomb
and
track.
power metal genre. Don't know what the machine symbolizes? It's known to reflect figures of power that abuse their authority to deep.
I accept their apology that they created Limp Bizkit. I accepted Rage, I accept it.
Others. It's a
Because
strong
of your
message and
music.
powerful name all in one, man.
Justice has not been done.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Dead Kennedys. Bit of a controversial name, but sure. Queens of the Stone Age. Iron Maiden. Literally an Iron Virgin. Fucking hell. Killswitch Engage. The Who. I wouldn't say a great name, but a great band. Oh, love right over me. The definition of greatness, Pink Floyd. It's just a chill name. I wouldn't say the greatest name ever. This would be in my top 10 though, this name. Not per se my number one, but probably a lot of people will be pissed off with this number one pick. I actually quite dig it.
Number 1, Guns N' Roses.
Anybody pissed off yet?
Would you expect anything less from guys named Axl, Slash, Izzy, Duff, and Steven?
Izzy is a great name.
Hard rock
Love
band
Izzy.
LA Guns and Hollywood Rose combined into one. The names were fused together to form
The secret band weapon of the band. Rip Steven though.
and perfectly conveys a tangible and skull-bearing hardcore style of the band.
You know, you may hate the band, but November Rain. It's a guilty pleasure of yours. I mean, come
Exactly
on.
what this band were.
almost has 1 billion views though. It's pretty impressive.
An iconic group of badasses who left an everlasting mark on the hard rock genre.
You're gonna die. I've heard it so much, but still not tired of it. Don't Let Star by the Mighty Giants? What? What a dumb name. Anemone. Does somebody agree with Guns N' Roses though? I think nobody. How is Daft Punk a badass name? I think it's badass. As sounding really fucking cool. Guns N' Roses. Yeah, that sounds pretty badass though, I must say. Velvet Revolver, that's a good one as well. What about Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot, Megadeth? And Megadeth sounds too brutal, I think. Escape the Fate, I've heard of that band, yeah. On the solos list there were. Dream Theater with the English transition Titha. Sure. Probably a British pleb though. Anthrax is a cool name. I mean, it's like, you know, wood, but then, you know, sprinkles of it. It's not really a cool name, but it's a cool band. Call Me a Fanboy, Avenged Sevenfold, Top 10 WatchMojo videos that prove they're running out of ideas. I mean, that joke is running out of ideas. Fucking hell. Back in Black? No. Oh yeah, that's Hell's Bells. That's not Back in Black. That's pretty ridiculous, so yeah, I mean, it's WatchMojo, what do you expect? Do I agree with Guns N' Roses though? Yeah, I would say they're number 1, probably. Yeah. Probably for me that would be number 1, but definitely in the top 10, but I wouldn't say in the top or number 1, maybe another pick, but it is a cool name, so there we go. You know, combining Axl Rose with Tracy Guns, one of the former guitars of the band. But I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about the list. Let me know what you think about Axl and the Axl Rose project, you know, number 1. Oh man, Guns N' Roses, fucking hell. Do you like that band? Probably not. But you know, Axl Rose aside and all the negative publicity that they got over the years, what do you think about the band and the music in general? You know, November Rain, Welcome to the Jungle, Rocket Queen is a favorite of mine, Estranged, Coma, you know, songs like that, those are great. Not all of their songs are great, you know, the cover album and the new one. I actually haven't listened to the new one yet, but I've heard it's pretty mediocre. You know, to wait for it on for 15 years. But that was the video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Definitely not the most perfect band, but you know, they are really popular and it is a badass name, so I will agree with that. Next one is the top 10 coolest band logos. Let me know what were your favorite bands. Let me know what is your top 10. And that was it. Hope you've enjoyed it. God bless, stay safe, take care, and peace.